I'm downsizing, cleaning a closet under a stairwell. I hadn't been that deep in the way back for years. Some stuff here that someone could still use. Scuba gear, a tired softball, rooming with a wiffle ball, old picture frames, a leather briefcase from another life, and a 48-star American flag. This vintage flag is huge, 4 feet by 8 feet, rope loops through the border holes. Its fabric is worn, thin and fragile, as if it's had a hard life. The white stripes, not so white anymore, rather a tired, sad beige. The blue behind the stars is faded a bit, yet pride still shines through. The pride of a nation that once was respected for doing the right things. The red stripes still bright, scream in anguish over the blood of our heroes. Among the stars I count rips small and large, 17 to be exact. Are these for fallen states, those no longer defending our democracy? Not sure where this flag came from. It may have been my father's souvenir from the last honorable war. No matter, the question is, what do I do with it? I have no use for this old flag. It can't be flown, too tattered for display. I'm discarding what I don't really need. Why not this too? Just put it in the trash with other parts of my old life. No, that is too painful. To discard as trash what I once so cherished. There's a right way to do it if I care about doing the right thing for this flag that weeps with me for what we have lost. Do I care about it and the country it represents enough to dispose of this flag with the respect demanded by the U.S. Flag Code for what has been called a revered symbol of freedom and justice? Is it still? I was once a Boy Scout, patriotic, ready to serve my country. 50 years ago, I was changed by the Vietnam War. At first, I believed my government that this was a just war to save the world from communism. I realized I'd been taken in by cynical lies. If I hadn't lucked out in the draft, I'd have escaped to Canada. I no longer trusted so much, yet I still believed in what we stood for. Our history of caring and fighting for others, including for all of our own citizens. I believe racism was ebbing, that government worked, at least sort of, that many politicians were in it for the right reasons. And then November 8, 2016 happened. Almost overnight, my country became an embarrassment, spewing hate, denying climate change, lying incessantly. We now see that we are owned by oligarchs, our democracy being whittled away by a despot. It's through this lens I see the meaning of my tattered flag. The physical tatters, a symbol of the tattered ideals of a country that now cares only about itself. The U.S. Flag Code recommends this flag be burned in a ceremony with honor for the ideals it represents. This country has given away its right to such honor. Is there a way to restore what this flag once meant to so many? To use this flag to honor those who died for what this flag meant? To call out those who disgrace our brave warriors? These scoundrels who are destroying our democracy, these hateful, selfish, hypocrite, lying bullies, especially their leader, who care only about themselves and their own greed-driven tribes. We who do care about the ideals of these United States of America grieve together for what together we have lost. In our solace, we are not alone, and together we will stitch it back. Together, we will stitch it back.